the greedy part in you says, you know, we're one trip at third base away from taking 2 out of 3 from the #1 ranked team in the country and getting right back to where we need to be. I'm really proud of our kids. I thought the defining moment in this game is when Dakota comes in. He's got second, third, 1 out, and really just pitched the way we've always thought he could pitch when he came to Mississippi State. Here's a guy 6'5", who can throw a ball 95 miles an hour. He threw some sliders yesterday, 88. I hope the biggest thing that comes from this is for Dakota to step forward and put this in his memory bank and say, I can do this, and I have a great arm, and I can help this team. So I think that's a step that Houston has taken because he's pitched so well for us. We didn't want to have to pitch him in this ball game, but he was begging us to get in, and you know, I thought he threw the ball exceptionally well also. But you know, in the 9th inning, there's 2 things that have to happen for them to score 3. We got to walk somebody, and we have to make an error, and both those things happen. And I felt horrible because both those things happened to seniors. But you know, thank goodness Seth got the chance to step up there and make it right for himself and really to end his career. What an incredible way to end his career at Mississippi State at Duty Level Field.
The fact that Hudson had, even though you didn't want to use him today, he'd thrown twice, had seen these guys. Was that kind of an advantage he had too?
I think so. I think he's just getting a little more confident every time he gets out there. I think if Dakota Hudson gets confidence, there's no telling how good he can be, and we're just, you know, we want him to take those steps because that's big. You know, to get the 2 outs he got, the swing and miss that he got. I mean, that was a really big moment in the ball game because it's really easy to just say, hey, things are going our way. In the 9th inning, there we give up 3, and you know we're not swinging it great. You know, guy strikes us out 4 or 5 times in a row. But he stepped into the moment and stuck his chest out and said, I'm going to get this done. And that's really what our club is dying for, is that type of moment, that type of leadership.
What did you see in this game that didn't happen Thursday night in the extra inning game? What allowed you to prevail tonight?
Well, Vickerson didn't slip nor on third base. I mean, you know, in the Southeastern Conference, an inch is the proverbial mile because, you know, it's a game of inches. You know, it's bang bang play at the plate there to end that ball game right there. You know, we had so many different opportunities to take 2 out of 3 from a really good LSU team, and that's the most disappointing thing for me because I just felt like I might not ever get over Thursday night. I hope I get to stay around this planet for a while, but I'm telling you right now, I might not ever get over that. And it's not about our kids; it's about all the things that you do as a coach. And you know, I thought our kids deserved to win that ball game, but they hung in there today. We had some adversity, and we found a way to win this ball game today.
They didn't just hang in. You talk about their mental toughness, and it was kind of tested after the Thursday night game, and then this one going to extras. Do you think that they really had to just kind of lock in this game, just put all of that behind them?
Well, I think what happens when something bad happens, something really good has to happen to get the flow going. And the thing that was really good that happened was Dakota. Dakota stepped into that moment and said, they're not scoring here. And when they didn't, it kind of electrified our dugout. It kind of became one of those moments where they said, hey, we're going to win this game. Dakota just got this done for us. We're going to win this game. And you just kind of felt like Vic, his last time up, just crushed the ball to center. You kind of felt like he was going to get barrel to the ball, and you know, and he did, and that really set up everything else that happened.
What about Gavin Collins as well, because he'd been struggling there, but he steps up and answers after the LSU taking a lead to get you back in the lead.
Yeah, you know, his hand's still bothering him, and I guarantee it's bothering him when he hit the home run today. But he's battling through it. He has such a great mind for hitting and for really, you know, pitch calling. You got to get him into he's got to play. He might be, in some respects, our best player. And I know when you're saying that about a guy who's hitting 203 or whatever he's hitting, it's kind of hard to say that, but he is a really good baseball player who's going to continue to get better.
You look at Dakota's night, is that what you were talking about, imposing your will in the game?
There's no question. There's no question. He had a base open right there. He said, I'm going to trust my catcher. I'm going to bury my slider. I'm going to get a swing and miss here, and that's exactly what happened. He just attacked the zone. He attacked the game. And you're right. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You have to impose your will on the game. It's like Jake Vickerson on that breaking ball. He said, I'm going to attack this thing. I'm going to get it out front. If I hook it foul, but I'm not going to get deep. I'm not going to, you know, things not going to get on me. I'm not going to get jammed. And that's when you impose your will and make decisions. it happen before the play actually happens. And that's an area we have to grow as a ball club.
And how big was it for Ross to have a good outing just for the rest of the season?
Yeah, I mean, Ross was great. He did a great job for us, but unfortunately, he's probably going to, it's going to be hard for him to live that ninth inning down. But, the only thing that Ross, in my opinion, the only thing that he would want back is that walk. I think it's Shambra, the left-hander, and we just can't walk him there. He's got to put it in play. If he puts that ball in play, there's a 70-80% chance he's going to get out. But when you walk him, nobody ever gets out on a walk. So, but I thought he pitched marvelously, and I thought he competed really well for us. And I think it's very fitting that all of our seniors, get to leave this ballpark with a win like this.